Yo, what up, YouTube? What's going on? What's goody, yuddy, yuddy? It's your boy Remo. Yeah, I'm coming at y'all live and direct. I'm back. I'm back in black. Ready to attack. Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, I'm gonna start dropping more videos every Sunday for y'all. I'm gonna do the best I can because I'll be at work. I'm at work now, shit. And it's snowing like a motherfucker. Y'all can, look at that. Man, shit. Man, it's been snowing all week. Look at it. Look at that snow. Look at that snow. Yeah, we get a lot of snow up here. I'm in upstate New York. Where y'all at? Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I'm at work just chilling. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I just want to tell y'all about this chick I banged back in the days. She looked just like Kahndi Alexander. Y'all remember Kahndi Alexander? She played in a lot of good movies. She was in CB4. She played Sissy. Y'all remember that? And she played in What's Love Got to Do with It. She was in this movie called Streetwalkers back in the days, and she also played in I want to say Sugar Hill. I think she played in Sugar Hill. She was the mother addicted to heroin. But I had a girl that looked just like her from head to toe. Same bubble booty, slim figure, small. Oh man, this chick was stacked. She looked just like her. This is what Kahndi Alexander looked like. I mean, the girl that I dealt with looked like she could be her sister. Yeah. And the reason why I went after that chick is because she looked just like Kahndi Alexander. And you want to know where I met her at? I met her in church, y'all. Looked just like her. I would show y'all a picture of her, but nah, man. Some of y'all like to run and go tell that, man. Some of y'all, man, y'all just be blowing up the spot, man. Y'all be sitting at home, looking people up, blowing up the spot, dropping dimes on people, man. So, yeah, I met her in church. This was back in 2005. And you know what? It was back in 05, 06. It took me about 10 years to finally hit. So I met her at my family church. And I remember when she first walked in, I looked at her, I was like, she had on like a sundress. I was like, God damn, man. I was like, whoa. She looked just like Kahndi Alexander. I mean, I was just like the DJ in CB4 when she walked in. I was sitting there looking at my Bible, and she walked in to bend over and pick up something. I was like, whoa. I was like, whoa. Man, that chick had a bubble booty. And I knew, hey, have a good one. I knew she was either married or in a relationship or something. Because she was just too damn fine. You know? So I gave her my number, and me and her hit it off. We became friends for years. And we kept in contact. We still keep in contact to this day, but we fell out about 4.5 years ago. But we still keep in contact. We've been knowing each other for a long time. And then her parents, you know, they know my family, and you know, so yeah. Now what had happened was, yeah, when I first met her, we used to converse back and forth. She was in a relationship, and I respected that. You know, then a couple years into it, she broke up with her man, and I was in a relationship, you know what I mean? And then she didn't want to be with me because I was with somebody. You know how that go. So we still managed to keep in touch. Every time I would see her, you know, we would chop it up. We would play with each other, you know. I used to tell her I was gonna get her pregnant and marry her and all this stuff. You know, and she was a couple years older than me, by the way. Maybe like 3 or 4 years, not by much. But yeah, one day I was let me see, how did we hit it off? Yeah, one day me and my cousin had went to church. Well, I went to pick him up or something, and she spotted me. She was in the car with her daughter. She spotted me and was like, "Where you been?" Because I hadn't heard from her in a couple years by this time. I said, "I've been working." We exchanged numbers. Next thing you know, we talking, and I'm going over her house. She asked me, did I have a girlfriend? I lied and said yes and no. So, you know, she really didn't want to be with me, but, you know, I had kind of put the Mac down on her to make it seem like I wasn't really feeling my girl like that. I don't remember what I said, but I told a bunch of lies to make her feel comfortable, to pacify her. And then the next thing you know, I was in them drawers. And it was good too. I had to wait 10 and a half years, but it was good. And she was another chick I got addicted to. And this shoot, I never wore a condom with her. I mean, at the time we was this is like maybe like 8 years ago. So we was in our 30s. I didn't give a damn if she got pregnant. That's one thing I can say. That's one chick I banged. I didn't give a damn if she got pregnant or not. And the longer me and her talked and got close, the more I started not liking her. The more I realized she had a freaking attitude and a bad temper. And I was like, no wonder why this chick be single all the time. She be having failed relationships. She was a head case, you know? And she drank a lot and she smoked a whole lot of weed. And she was very forgetful. I can't stand no drunk, forgetful ass bitch. For real. So, yeah, me and her got into it. You know, she tried to play me. She gonna tell me that if I want to be in a relationship with her, I gotta do this and pay this and buy her this and take her here and take her there and do this. So I was like, man, please. Shit. You can't play me. You can't flim-flam a flim-flammer. I'm too experienced. You hear me? I'm too experienced. I'm experienced. I'm too experienced to be taking for a stroll. I'm too experienced for someone to rock and roll. Nah. So, you know, me and her got into it about that, man. I mean, you know, we didn't talk for about 6 months. And then she hit me up on Facebook. How you doing? Happy holidays. So then I was still addicted to her, you know, because she had some good coochie. You know, and I'll slither back in to hit it again, and then she'll piss me off again, and I'll go left. A couple months later, I'll slither in and hit it again because she was easy. After not talking to her for a couple of months, you know, I would invite myself over to her house, bring her some weed and some cigarettes, you know, and she had to have the best cigarettes. She had to have Newport. She wouldn't smoke nothing else. Now this was when Newports was going up to like $12 a pack. Now it's it's another brand that costs like $5 a pack. It was called Senecas. She was too good for Senecas. Those were cheap menthols. She had to have Newports. Hey, I got to have Newports. I'm like, yo, they taste the same. Now I got to have a Newport. I'm a Newport girl. I'm like, man, don't you know how much these shits cost? I don't care. I'm a Newport. I ain't smoking no Senecas. I ain't smoking no off-brand. I ain't no off-brand type of chick. I'm like, yeah, okay, all right. Whatever. So she was easy to pass for. All I had to do was buy her a pack of Newports, a wine cooler, and maybe a bag of weed. Shit, spend $25 on the chick and I'm in them drawers. Shit. You know, but I got tired of doing that shit because, you know, after a while, that's what she expect. You know, so I was like, man, forget this chick, man. This chick is a head case. And she used to fist fight with her daughter. Her daughter was probably like 18, 19. They used to be arguing, cussing each other out, calling each other bitches and hoes and fist fighting and shit, body slamming each other. I was like, nah, man. Let my sister get into a fight with my mother, man. Shit, all my aunts will be beating her ass. I'll kick her ass. I'll kick my sister ass. Shit, ain't nobody gonna be fighting. Well, I never thought of hitting my mother. Maybe when I was a little kid, but that's because I probably was angry about something, but never actually did it. Never wanted to do it. That's your mother, man. You don't get, man, shoot, the Bible say honor your mother and your father, man, but this chick used to be fighting her daughter. It was just real weird. And then her son, she had a daughter and a son. Her son was probably like 20 at the time. And I knew him since he was little. And he got locked up for doing something to her. He got locked up for pulling a R. Kelly. You know? You know, after a while he got released, and then I heard she moved to North Carolina. So her family was just all messed up, man. She couldn't keep an apartment. She was always living with somebody. You know, she was one of them type of chicks. You know, always living with somebody, always getting evicted, you know, living above stores, living on top of bars and run down apartments and shit, man. I was like, man, nah, man, I'm good, man. Shoot. So when I heard she moved to North Carolina, I was like, good. You know, but I still talk to her. Matter of fact, when I get off this, I'm gonna holler at her. I'm gonna inbox her because I haven't heard from her probably in like 4 years, 3 or 4 years. I know I haven't heard from her since the pandemic. Maybe 5 years. I don't know. But yeah, man. Kahndi Alexander. Oh man, she had the softest booty ever. Oh man. And her coochie was tight. Man. I remember the first time she let me hit. I was driving a van and picked her up in the van. I'm driving. I took her to this. It was late at night. I took her to this school park, and I parked in the school parking lot. And I told her to pull her pants down, pull them panties down. Shit. Said, "Come on, get on top of me." I said, "Come on, get on top of me." She got on top of me, so I'm hitting. As soon as I nutted, that's when a security guard pulled up, a city security guard. He pulled up. It was a black dude. He was cool. And she jumped. Before he pulled up, she saw the lights flash. She jumped off of me. We thought it was a police, but he was driving a security car that looked like a police car, but he only had yellow lights flashing. So that's why she jumped off me. And he had to see her because he pulled up on this side, and she jumped off. And yeah, it was funny, but he was cool though. He was like, "Yeah, man, you just can't be over here." You know. After he was like after school hours or something like that. You know, after 5, you can't be parked on school property. I was like, all right. So I went to another location down the street in the dark somewhere, and up under a tree or something like that. I parked under a tree, and I finished hitting it. And boy, was it good. Boy, shoot. I nutted all in her. I ain't give a damn, man. Like I said, man, that's one of the few chicks that I ever boned that I didn't give a damn about putting on a condom with, because, shoot, it was that good. Nice, tight, and wet. Hell yeah. But, yeah, that's it about old Kahndi, or Kahndi. Kahndi Alexander. I don't know if you pronounce it Kahndi or Candy. Who knows? I thought it was Kahndi, but sometimes I say Candy. It is what it is. Kahndi. Just like candy. I can feel it when you walk, even when you talk. It takes over me. She was so dandy. I want to know, can you feel it too? Yeah, y'all. Yo, drop a comment, like, and subscribe. Share this on Twitter. Yo, I'm going to holler at y'all later. It's your boy Remo. Peace.